It's Jennifer from Happiness is Homemade For, and welcome to my channel. Alright y'all, today we are going to do some ladybugs. I have some really cute ideas for just a few different like little ladybugs that you could add to like tier trays, decorate some shelves with. So we're going to make some and maybe decorate a tier tray. I'm not sure about that, but I'm going to give you like some ideas of how to decorate with them. But alright. As always, I am going to adjust the camera, that way you can see exactly what we're going to do. So, okay. Alright, so first off, I've got one of these little standing gnomes from Dollar Tree. It's the Crafter Square section. They had like two different styles. So we're going to try this one. And we're going to paint him up to kind of look like a ladybug. So I'm going to use just paint that I already had on hand. Apple Barrel bright red paint. This is Walmart paint that's like 50 something cents. So I love Apple Barrel paint. I always use them. So we're going to use bright red. And then I also just have a basic Apple Barrel black paint. This bigger bottle is like $2. And then we will also use just a basic white paint from Walmart. Apple Barrel paint. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead really quick. His little hat, I'm just going to go ahead and paint this whole thing red. Alright, so now that I have his little hat painted red, I think like right here, like you can see where his beard is. Here, I'm going to paint that red also. And then his little legs, I'm going to paint black. So very carefully, because I'm going to try not to get it into his little beard. I'm just going to paint what I guess would be his little shirt, this red color. Yeah. I'm going to use a little fine, little like kind of pointed paintbrush to kind of get in between its little beard. Now I do not have a steady hand at all. Alright, now that we have our red painted, let's go ahead and I'm going to paint the bottom and like his shoes. Actually, you know what? I'm going to paint all of this black because we're going to do something like down here. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint all of this black really quick, and that way we can move on to like the fun decorating. You know, I am kind of confused by this right here. Like the hat, it's like another little piece. You can see that it's like it's attached. So you kind of have this gap right here, and then his little nose. I think I may go ahead and paint that black so it kind of looks like a little band of his hat. Alright, so something like that. Now I'm going to let this dry, and then we're going to paint his little nose and then his beard. Okay, so for his little nose, we are going to use Beach Comber Beige. Once again, it's Apple Barrel Walmart paint. And then for his little beard, we're going to use just the basic white from Apple Barrel. Okay. I'm just going to take a little bitty little paintbrush and I'm just going to paint his nose really quick. And you can use any color you want on his nose. This is just a color that I had from something else that I did. I think I made a gnome. I think one of my very first videos I ever did was a huge gnome door hanger. And I think I used this color. You really can't even tell. I mean, it's like a little bit darker, but all right, let's paint the beard white now. All right, so I'm gonna paint his little beard white really quick, and I'm just gonna paint his whole little beard white. So I'm trying to do my best to like kind of, because the beard is thin, but let me tell you what, I do not have a steady hand. My hand like trembles. So it's a gnome. You know, do your best, make it as cute as you can, and that is all that matters. Okay, so now that I have like the basic, like the outline of his little beard, I like when I paint, especially when it's like hair, like a beard, kind of do like in strokes. You know, just You know, just do little like brush strokes. Kind of like you're trying to fill in his, like you're painting. Like you're painting. That does not make sense. Just, you know, like do little strokes as in there's movement. He's looking a little bit like Santa Claus, but we're gonna fix that. I have a pencil. This is one of Riley's like Toy Story pencils that we've had in the junk drawer, but I'm gonna use the eraser, and I'm just gonna dip it down the eraser down the black paint. That way I can do polka dots on his little hat as if it's ladybug spots. So just kind of dip it. So I'm just gonna get some paint on the tip of that eraser, and then I'm just gonna I'm gonna sit this down so you can kind of see it. And I'm just gonna do little dots, little polka dots. Okay, there's really no pattern for doing dots and polka dots, or maybe there is and I just don't know it. But I do, when I'm doing them, I love to do some going off the edge, you know, kind of like a half of one, like right down here. I'll put it like right kind of on the edge so you get, you know, so it's kind of cut off a little bit, and put one like right here in the corner, just a little boop right there. I mean, look how cute that is already looking. I think we need to put some polka dots down here on his little red outfit too. You know, just some little polka dots here and there, little spots. All right, look how cute he's already looking. I think we need to add like some antennas because it's supposed to be a little ladybug gnome. So I've got some black pipe cleaners from Dollar Tree. This happens to be from the Halloween section, or from Halloween. So it has like a little bit of like glitter to it. You can use anything that you have, solid black, sparkly black, whatever you want. I'm just gonna take this, kind of bend it to make a little V. See how long we want it. And then I'm gonna cut that off. Okay, so I fold it into a little V. Then we're gonna take the end and just kind of give it a little bend. Just add a little something to it. Okay, just a little something like that. And then we're gonna like hot glue it onto the back of his little head, or his little hat. Let's see, what's that look like? All right, that's cute. All right, so all I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna put a little bit of hot glue just right back here on the back of his little hat. You don't need a lot of glue, just a little bit. Okay. Now I'm gonna take my little finger protector, and I'm gonna hold that down into that glue. That's cute. All right, now, I want to take some of the reindeer moss from Dollar Tree. You do not have to do this part. I'm just trying to give you some ideas. Like I said, this is just some of that reindeer moss. It's the same thing that we used on our bee tiered tray. I think I'm going to definitely use my finger protector for this. I'm just going to put some hot glue down here on the little stand by his feet, and then we're gonna hot glue some reindeer moss to it to make it look like he's outside in the grass. So, okay, I'm just gonna put some hot glue all along right here on this bottom, and I'm gonna start putting this reindeer moss on here. Kind of a lot because it's not all gonna stick, obviously. It's gonna kind of fall off. Okay. Just start, you see that? Look how cute that is. All right, that's a lot. I'm gonna kind of start pulling at the little loose pieces. Okay, so now I'm going to take some of my little white daisies that we've been using for all of our bees and ladybug DIYs, and I'm just going to hot glue just a couple down here into this reindeer moss. All right. Let's see. I think I'm going to put it on the back of the flower. That way I have more control of where I want it to go. So I'm just going to carefully put hot glue onto the back of this flower. And this maybe kind of like sit it right here. Oh my gosh, that is adorable. Should we do one more? So, all right, let's go ahead. I'm gonna put hot glue on the back of the flower. Like I said, that way I can control where I put it. And then just kind of sit that on there. I love that. That is so cute. All right, I took a little flower from our bead tier tray. It's got a little backing on it. I'm gonna cut that backing as flat as I can. I'm gonna put a little bit of hot glue onto the back of this little flower. I don't need a lot from where I'm putting it, but we are gonna stick this on the little, like the little end of his hat. I'm just gonna carefully push that on to the little end ball of his little hat. Oh my gosh. All right, now we're gonna take some of our little wooden ladybug stickers that we've been crafting with. If this is your first time, we have these little wooden, look at that, look how cute that is. It's a little wooden ladybug sticker. We also have bees and ladybugs. I bought mine on Amazon. I got 120. I got 60 bees and 60 ladybugs for like $8. But Amazon prices kind of go up and down, so I will link mine down below that I bought. It'll be down in the description, just in case you're interested. But they're little stickers. So I'm gonna stick one like right here into his little beard. Like that. And I think we could do one up here on this little daisy on his hat. Let's try that too. If you prefer sunflowers, sunflowers would look really cute with this. All right, let's put a little ladybug. Like I said, it's a sticker. If you want, you can always add a little bit of hot glue to the back of your ladybug so it really sticks. But I've had no trouble yet. All right. Oh my gosh, I love it. That is so cute. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do, I have these dowel rods from Walmart. They are 12 inches long. Yeah, so it's 12 inches long. My Dollar Trees, I cannot find dowel rods anymore. It's been over a year since I've been able to find them, so I get mine at Walmart for like $1 something. I'm not sure of the width, but as you can tell, it's, you know, it's small. But anyways, these are 12 inches long. We are gonna make an adorable little ladder for tier trays. We made one last year for Valentine's Day. We're gonna make like a tall, kind of skinnier one this time. If you saw my Easter home tour, I had one like propped up against one of my tiered trays from Hobby Lobby. So that was my inspiration from Hobby Lobby. But we're gonna do one with ladybugs on it. So, all right. My thought is, I want mine to be 8 inches tall. So, get like to the 8-inch mark. Okay, so it does not have to be like perfectly right at 8 inches. That's just kind of like the goal I'm going for. I'm just gonna take a pencil, do like a little mark right there, so I know where to cut. I'm gonna do one more. Like I said, I'm going for about 8 inches. I have dog clippers. These are dog nail clippers from Dollar Tree. And these work so good. I love these. I highly recommend these. So we are going to cut where our little marking just was. We're just going to stick that in there. Line it up and then watch. I'm just going to squeeze that. And it cuts it. And it seriously, it cuts it. It's that easy. Okay, so the other one that I just marked up, I'm just gonna try to line that up right where my little marking was. And then you just give it a squeeze. And this dowel rod is a little bit bigger, so you just gotta add a little pressure to it. All right. Alright, so there's part of our ladder. Alright, and then like the remaining pieces is 4 inches. I'm going to cut these in half for 2 inches. So I want to do 2-inch little steps like in between. So once again, I'm just gonna take this, kind of line it up the best I can. Just get a little marking for the 2. Alright, I'm gonna cut these at 2 inches. Whoa! Sometimes it cuts really easy. Maybe I had it upside down. I don't know. No, see, this one's a little bit harder. Okay, so to give you an idea of what I'm doing, I went ahead, I laid out kind of like my little ladder. I've got my ruler right here. I've decided I've got, oh my god, I got 5 like little steps for the ladder. I've measured out 1 inch, 2.5 inch, 4 inch, 5.5 inch, and then 7 inch. That's where I'm gonna hot glue my little like steps. I'm just gonna take a little, just a pencil, just a little marking. That way I can also mark the other side of my ladder. That way I can try to kind of glue them on straight, because I have a tendency to do stuff kind of like cockeyed. So I'm just gonna do a little mark right here at the 1. And I'm gonna paint over this so we won't even see it. The 2.5. The 4. 5.5. And then it's 7. Okay, so mark that onto this first little part of the ladder. Now I'm gonna take my second little long piece and I'm just gonna put it up here against my ruler. And once again, I'm gonna mark out 1, 2.5, 4, 5.5, and then 7. So that gives me an idea of where I need to put my hot glue so that the little ladder steps, I can glue on kind of straight. All right, I'm just gonna try this. All right, where that first little marking is, I'm gonna put a little bit of hot glue just right there. And I'm just gonna put it on the first little kind of piece of my ladder. I'm just gonna try like hold this right here. Because there is no way, I am not that coordinated and talented that I could hot glue all this together at once. So I'm just gonna kind of like do little pieces at a time. So that was the 1 inch. This is my little 2.5 inch marking. And I'm trying to hold these straight. Yeah, so this is what the 4 mark. That was a lot of glue. 4 inch mark. Okay. And then we got 5 inch or 5.5 inch and then 7. If you need to, you can take like I had the sanding block from Dollar Tree, and you can just kind of sand the little ends that you cut. If they kind of get like a little uneven, you can just kind of like sand them out a little bit. All right, so now I have this one where I also drew all of my little markings. That way I know where to line this up at, and that way I can hot glue these to where my little dashes were. All right, let's try this. I think this time, all right, so I got my little marks. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put hot glue onto the ends of each one of these little steps right here. And I'm gonna try to hot glue this like in one step. All right, so I got that there. Got my little markings, so I know exactly where to apply this. Okay, I'm gonna lay it down for this. I'm gonna try to like squeeze this together carefully without breaking it. And without gluing it to my countertop. Oh my gosh. Look how cute this is. All right, now, little tip. Obviously, I measured at 2 inches. I tried to cut the best I could. Some were a little bit longer than others. So like I said, I took that little sanding block, tried to take off some of the ends, but super glue really helped me because we're like, this one down here for some reason was a little bit shorter than the rest of them. So I just put a little bit more hot glue right there and that way it kind of like filled in that little gap a little bit. But we're gonna paint this and decorate it, so on mine, I'm not even gonna notice that. All right, so now you get to decide, do you wanna paint this white, black? Do you wanna stain it? Make you several. If you can find these little, like the wooden dowels, make several. Make you a white one, black one, a pink one, you know, whatever you want. I think I'm gonna do white because we're gonna do like ladybugs and all that kind of stuff on here. So I think they'll really pop on this white. Okay, so I'm just gonna take that same apple barrel white paint from Walmart. All right, I know you don't need to watch me paint, so I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna paint this whole entire thing white really quick, and then we're gonna move on to the decorating. Okay, I love this so much. So that is, that's basically one coat. That's just one thick coat of this white paint. This is adorable. Seriously, make you a few of these, white, black, whatever color, like a brown, like do like a brown stain on it. So now we are gonna take that same green kind of viney ribbon that we've been using. I bought this at Hobby Lobby. I always get it when it's on sale. So, not right now, but next week, the week of, it was like the 23rd. Yeah, I think like the week of the 23rd. Ribbon will be 50% off. So next week, this was $3.99. I always get it 50% off, so this will be $2. And you get 18 feet, and let me tell you, I love it so much. So a lot of our projects, especially the ladybugs we've been doing lately, we're using this viney ribbon. I'm just gonna take our little ladder, and I'm just gonna like wind. Let's see, I'm gonna kind of like wrap this vine, just kind of like up through the ladder. Just kind of like weave it in and out, and kind of like go around a little bit to the top. I'm just gonna kind of go ahead and cut some of this off. I know I don't need all that. Okay, I'm wrapping mine very loosely because I want it to have like flow, almost like a little movement to it versus just tight wrapped around it. You know, almost like it's just kind of growing around our little ladder here. That is really cute. I think I'm gonna go ahead and hot glue just a little bit down here too. That way it'll stay exactly where I want it. And I'm just gonna push that right there into that little bitty tiny dot of glue. I think I'm gonna glue this little piece I just kind of cut off the end. I think I'm gonna glue that like right down here too, just to give a little bit more like movement. Just to put a little something over here. I don't want it to go all the way up on both sides, but maybe like adding a little piece right here. See that? All right, now let's put some ladybugs on here. All right, take our adorable little ladybugs. Let's get out 3. I also have this little bitty sunflower. I keep thinking I want to do something with this. Maybe down there, like where I just put that little bitty stem. Maybe put like a little bitty sunflower. Let's try that. Okay. I'm gonna cut off kind of like, it looks like a little tail. This little plastic piece, cut that off so it sits flat. On the back of my sunflower, that way I have more control of where I place it. I think I'm gonna go right down here. Something like that. You don't have to do that. You could add a bunch of them, put something like maybe like right here. Okay, I'm gonna try that for now. And now we're gonna add our little bitty little stickers. Just pull that little backing off and then just start placing your little ladybugs. I love to kind of put mine at an angle versus like straight up or like, you know, straight over. Just put like a little angle to them, just a little twist. Right there. Okay, let's put like 3 on here. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. You could put like one up here, like right in the center, but I just think that is adorable. I guess we could, kind of while I'm thinking about it, I've got some ribbons. We could maybe like tie a little bow around it. I've got the red and white when we did our little clothespins. I could put that on here. let's see, let me just try to tie like a basic cute little bow, just like tying my shoe. You know, just like you would tie your shoe, do that kind of little bow. Look at that. That is adorable. And just remember, you don't have to put bows. I always tend to add bows to everything, but I love that. Okay, now we're gonna take some of these little chalkboard tags from Dollar Tree. This is in the Crafter Square section. And it's a chalkboard. So, but it's like a tag. I mean, you can bend it. It's like a really thick, kind of like a cardstock. So we're gonna take one of these. And then I have this from Christmas, but it's got the little wooden beads on it. So any of the signs from Dollar Tree that has wooden beads, take those, use them. Use them for something else. You don't have to keep them on a little sign. So we're gonna use these to put onto our little tag. All right, I think I'm gonna need maybe 5. So I've got 5 of the little wooden beads right here. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna paint 3 red and 2 black. And I think I'm gonna take one of those little like shish kebab skewers from Dollar Tree. This is like where like all like the utensils and gadgets and stuff is. I'm just gonna stick it on here, and I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna paint the 3 red ones. And you could also, if you can't find those bigger dowels anywhere, you could use these skewers from Dollar Tree and make your little ladder with that. Now it'll be a lot skinnier, but you could still make you some really cute ladders with these little skewers, you know, if you can't find the dowels. Okay, so I got those 3 little beads on here. I'm just using that same basic, the red apple barrel paint we've been using. And look, when you put it on here, it just spins. So you just kind of like hold your little brush and it just little beads spin as you go. Alright, so I got those 3 red. Now I'm gonna put, I'm gonna do a little dab of hot glue right up here. That way I'm gonna put the black ones up here and they won't slide down into the red ones. Alright, so where the little hot glue is, now I can slide these 2 on there, and now they won't slide down into my red paint. Okay, so I got those beads on there, and just really quick, same thing. I'm just gonna spin and just paint these black. Okay, so now that our little beads are painted, we're just gonna take the little tag and the little twine, little string that comes with it, pull that off, and then we're just going to take the beads and put them, kind of twist your little end, and the little hoe, just push that little rope. And I'm just gonna kind of fish it up through that little hoe right there. I'm just kind of twisting that in. You can always make a little tape on the end, or if you have like a big, like a needle. All right, so now I have those back on there. I'm now just gonna push that back through the little hoe of the tag. Get your little loop, and then put your beads back. So get your little loop right there, and just put your beads back through that little loop. Just kind of push them all right back through there. And then you got it like that. All right, so of course, we're gonna add a bow and we're gonna decorate this. So, we are gonna take our little ladybugs once again. Just kind of get a couple of them. You can either take a white paint marker, like this is from the Crafter Square section of Dollar Tree. You can get these anywhere. This is a paint marker, or because this is the black chalk tag, you can use a chalk marker, which is also from Dollar Tree. I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna do like the little dots, you know, like it's like the little ladybug has like been traveling. So I'm just gonna start down here, and I'm just gonna do some little dots, and I'm gonna try to do our little loop. Okay, so like that. Put a little ladybug on here. Right there. I'm gonna put another one coming down here from like this corner. And then we'll just kind of go that way a little bit. Okay, I think I'm gonna take that same little paint marker, and I'm gonna do like the little dashes like we did on the bee tag, just to kind of add like a little stitching kind of look to it. It just adds a little something to it. It does not have to be perfect. Just little dashes going all the way around it. I'm going to do the black and white gingham. This is from Dollar Tree. Just a little black and white gingham ribbon. I'm going to stick it right below the little red bead. And I'm going to tie a little bow, once again, just like tying my shoes. Oh my gosh, seriously, that is just too cute. Let's try some of this greenery. Like I said, a little greenery ribbon. Maybe add like a little bit underneath of the bow. Just come a little dot of hot glue, like right up here underneath of our little bow we just put on there. I'm gonna do a little bit on the other side too. Y'all, seriously, look how cute and easy. Just a little chalkboard tag, but just some little white paint or chalk paint or something, chalk marker, a little bow, and some Dollar Tree little beads we painted. I love this. So easy and so cute. Alright, next, we are going to take one of our little marshmallow people that we made. If you have not seen how to do this, I will link the video down below that we just did where we made these with the little like chocolate hair. Alright, so I have that. I bought, if you follow my Dollar Tree hauls, I bought some scrunchies because I had some ideas for little toppers for these. Now, I'm thinking, now that I have this, a ponytail holder may work just as well, if not even better. So let's kind of see what this does. Alright, so my thought is, I've got this red and white little polka dot ribbon. It's 7/8 of an inch wide. So I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take that black and white gingham ribbon from Dollar Tree. I've got this black and white little dotted ribbon from Hobby Lobby, which is $1 now. It's $1.99, but you can get it 50% off for $1, which is cheaper than Dollar Tree. That, and then some of our little red and white little gingham from Hobby Lobby, which is also $1. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is, now all these little ribbons that I have right here together, I'm going to take it and kind of like attach it, kind of like stick it right here with the little scrunchie. I'm going to take another ribbon. I got this red and white from Hobby Lobby. Like I said, you can use any ribbon that you want. Don't feel like you have to use the exact same stuff I do. I'm going to tie it around this whole little bundle. Okay, so I got it wrapped around the little scrunchie. All right there. I'm going to tie that tight. And I'm actually going to put a little knot. Okay. Alright, so we got that right there. Alright, that's what we're looking like. Kind of fluff all these out so you can see all of our pretty little ribbons. So now I got that on there. I'm now going to come over here. And now this is still attached. And I'm going to cut all of this at an angle. Right, now it's attached to this little scrunchie. So let's put this on our little marshmallow. Alright, let's put this on her and see what this looks like. Look at that! Oh my gosh. Okay, that's cute, but you may not need this big old scrunchie. Maybe just like a ponytail holder or something. But, I mean, it's kind of fluffy, a little cute to it. Oh, look at that. Look how cute. You can kind of put it over to the side, kind of twist it, cock out a little bit, fluff out all your little ribbons. You know what? Okay. Let's try to see if we can add some antennas or something to it. I have the rest of that pipe cleaner that we cut, so I'm just going to fold that and take a little V. I'll take the little ends and give them a little bend, like a cute little twist. So right here on the back, like where my little tie is, the little ribbon wrapped around, I'm just going to put the littlest bit of hot glue right there. And I'm going to stick these little like antennas into that hot glue. Look how cute that is right there. That is adorable. You could always take one of the little ladybugs and kind of put it in the center. I kind of thought about too, like a little piece of that like vine ribbon, kind of adding it right there, which I think I'm going to do. I'm going to do like the smallest little dab of hot glue just kind of right here in the center of my little knot. I'm gonna put that little vine in it. And then, see right there? Now I'm gonna attach a little ladybug to that vine. All right. Look how cute that is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like I said, scrunchie may or may not be it. Maybe a ponytail holder, maybe twine. I don't know, just something, you need something to wrap around it to kind of like hold on. That way you don't have to hot glue to your little marshmallow, because once you hot glue to them, especially if you did the little chocolate hair, it's stuck. And if you try to pull it off, you're just gonna rip your balloon and take off your paint. So, but that's adorable. Okay, another idea. I have these wood cutouts from Dollar Tree. It was like a little owl, a butterfly, but it also came with these two right here, which looks to me to be like a ladybug. So I thought we could paint these up to look like a ladybug, at least one of them. I'm gonna take a pencil and then like right here, see like its little head, I'm gonna kind of do like, kind of rounded. You see that? So I kind of like drew that. And then I'm gonna kind of go down, kind of a little angle to connect down here. So I'm gonna do like his little wings are kind of open. So I'm just gonna come down to this side and come down to that one. Okay. I had to keep erasing because I could not get it right. I just kind of went over a little bit like a curve and then went down to right there. And I did the same thing over on this side. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go ahead and paint like the head, the antenna's black, and then like straight down the middle, black. And then what would be open for like the two wings, I'm gonna paint those red. And I'm gonna use the exact same bright red apple barrel paint and the same black apple barrel. All right, I gotta get Riley's Avengers mat that I always paint on because I am a messy painter. And I'm just gonna take like a small kind of paintbrush. Like I said, I'm just gonna paint all of that black except for where the wings are. So, as steady as I can, I'm gonna paint this. Okay, so you see I have that painted black. Now I'm gonna go ahead and paint these red. All right, look how cute that is. Now, of course, we gotta do our little polka dots. I think I'm just gonna stick with the eraser. Just a little dab of black paint onto that eraser. And then I'll just go straight down onto our little ladybug. Can you tell? I know, I know my little mat's a little crazy looking. Okay, that should be dry now. So I'll leave that there so you can see it. And like I said, just that black paint right on the eraser and just do some little polka dots. Look how cute that is. All right, now we need to make it like kind of like come to life. Give it like a little something to it. So I'm gonna take that white paint marker and I'm just gonna kind of go in the black and like curve. Kind of go with the curve. Kind of go around the side a little bit. Something like that. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Just kind of go in between my little polka dots. I'm gonna do like something like up here in the little like antenna part. Just like a little loop there, a loop there. So I got those two right there, that like that, and I'm gonna feel like a little bit of something like right here in the black. Maybe kind of go. I mean, look how cute. Now, I mean, I could have done something a little better than that, but that is adorable. And those little, like the white, kind of just makes it pop more, kind of like come alive or something. I don't know, it just like really completes it. I have this sign from Valentine's Day because I love the shape of it. I love that it's horizontal. I'm gonna try my best to get this XO off here. That way I can use, because I love the backing too. Okay, I finally got that that XOXO sticker off. Now, let me tell you, the best thing that I did, I got it wet. Because this backing, I mean, this sign was made like really well. It does not come apart like normally like Dollar Tree does. So I just put a wet, like a damp wash rag on it, and I just kept rubbing it and it came right off. So, and look at that. I mean, it looks good as new. So now we're gonna take one of our little ladybugs we just painted. If you wanna hang it, you can, because this has little teeth on the back. I'm gonna put this on here. And I'm also gonna take the Scrabble towels from Dollar Tree, and we're gonna spell out something on our little sign. I'll put a little bit of hot glue on the back of this little cutie. Okay. So, the little letter tiles, you get 26 in each package, which means you only get one of each letter. So I have 2 packs here because I want to spell out hey y'all, because you know I'm a hey y'all kind of person. I'm always saying hey and I'm a y'all. So we are gonna do hey y'all. So once you get your letters and like your words how you want them, just turn over one at a time and hot glue it that way. Or once again, you can do like a glue dot. If you don't want it to be permanent because you want to reuse your letters, do a little glue dot or something on the back. All right, so I'm just gonna glue each one of these little letters on here really quick. Look at that. Look how cute that is. And I know, hey y'all, has nothing to do with the ladybug, but I love it. That is so cute. All right, let's see. All right, so our Dollar Tree tiered tray that we made, it's right here. It is still full of all the cute little bee stuff that we did. So I don't want to tear it up just yet because I love it. So I do have this little tiered tray from Target Dollar Spot. It was $5. So let's see if we can like maybe do a little something with this just to give you an idea. All right, let's take this little cutie. Maybe put him like right there. We can do something like that. Okay. Put maybe like our little tag up here. Do something like that, that's cute. Greenery. You always want to add greenery when you're doing a tier tray. Stick our little marshmallow person down here. A little pop of greenery. Okay. We can always take our little hey y'all and just kind of put it back here. You know, do something like that. And then our adorable little ladder. So, now this is not perfect. This is just kind of like a quick little like, just kind of put together to give you a little idea. But look how cute that is. Just to kind of like sit that on there. You know, I mean, it does, you know, definitely needs a little more greenery, maybe a couple little daisies or little sunflowers here and there. But just the stuff that we just made, look how cute that is. Okay, oh my gosh, these turned out so cute. And just to sit it on this tier tray, like this isn't really even like fully decorated like we normally do, because this is our Dollar Tree tier tray that we made together. We decorated with all of our crafts from Dollar Tree. So, but just sitting this stuff on here, it looks really cute. So it just kind of gives you an idea of what you can do with it. But I love this. That little ladder right here, I mean, make you several of those, and I'm going to make a black one, and I think like a wood tone one. And I just love that we can like decorate because we have patriotic coming up. You know, we can do red, white, blue, we can do whatever, and like have a little ladder up to your tier tray for that. But all this stuff is so cute. So you gotta let me know which one is your favorite. This little gnome, it turned out really cute because I found this gnome months ago and it's just been sitting in my craft room. You know, I really didn't know what to do with it. And I just started like thinking of like ladybug ideas and kind of looking around on Pinterest. And I just thought it turned out so cute. And of course, our little sign. These little Scrabble tiles, or letter tiles, I can't, or these little letter tiles. You can make them say whatever you want, and when you're done with this, I just put a little dab of hot glue. I can pop these off and use them on something else. So that's what I love it. And just painting, you know, the little wooden shapes from Dollar Tree. Just painting it. Always add a little white or black kind of little stitching or something to it, and it really like awakens it. If that makes sense. But, oh my gosh, alright, so I'm sure you are full aware that I have been like MIA for a little over a week now. I got sick Mother's Day weekend, which that Friday, that Dollar Tree haul, like my throat was hurting and stuff in that video, and I just kind of went downhill from there. So I don't know if it's just crazy sinuses, allergies, I don't know what it is, but it's been kicking my butt. But I'm ready. We got more crafting. I've got Dollar Tree hauls. Dollar General. Oh my gosh, have you been to Dollar General lately? Because I have a haul for you that you're not even gonna believe. So I want to film that kind of stuff tomorrow. So, and then of course Dollar Tree Friday. But just several more cute little crafts and tier trays and just different projects I'm working on. I have some watermelon ideas and some little strawberry signs and stuff. And of course, Memorial Day's coming up, so just very patriotic. I need to start decorating too. So I may do like a decorate with me or decorate my tier trays with me. Decorating with me's are kind of hard because, you know, of like trying to get angles and filming. So if we don't decorate together, I'll just show you kind of as we're, you know, as I get done. But if you like this video, make sure that you give me a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, make sure you click the little bell. I don't know if all still pops up. That way you're notified for all that I do. But, alright. I hope that you have a wonderful day. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye guys. Thanks for watching.